Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna, aka NeurogalMD, and I'm a neurologist who just likes to make videos. I've got an awesome group of people here on YouTube. You've given me some pretty cool songs to react to. I'm about to react to a Burnham song called Left Brain, Right Brain. Anything related to the brain piques my interest. Let's see what Burnham has to say about the left brain and the right brain.
Hello, patient 24602.
Hi, I'm sorry.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
Has the treatment been working?
No, it hasn't been.
What are your remaining symptoms?
I internalize my feelings. I have trouble like other people and relating to them
So
is just
basically
hard.
You're still a little bitch.
Real mature of you, disembodied voice up there.
I was just joking.
We are right by Oakland. Careful with that shit.
I'm not human. I can say whatever I want.
All right, just get to the... What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me, please?
Your emotions and your logic are at war.
Okay.
Your creativity and your analysis are at war. And most simply, your left and right brain are at war.
My left and my right.
To fix the problem, we must separate them from each other.
Separate.
Splitting your neurological functions in 5, 4, 3.
We book an appointment.
2,
you don't just start counting down.
1. This may hurt a bit.
I don't even know what it is.
0.
Just...
Isolation complete. This is Bo's left brain. Objective, logical, cold, analytical, aware of patterns, aware of trends. He's efficient. And a prick. This is Bo's right brain. Subjective, creative, sensory, aware of feelings, aware of people. He's emotional.
Yes.
And an idiot.
It's your opinion, so just...
Okay,
Careful
boys.
with opinions, you.
Play nice.
I am the left brain, I am the left brain. I work really hard till my inevitable death brain. You got a job to do, you better do it right. And the right way is with the left brain's might. I like Oreos and pussy, yeah, okay. And I cried for at least an hour after watching Toy Story 3. I am the right brain, I have feelings. I'm a little all over the place, but I'm lustful, trustful, and I'm looking for somebody to love. Put my... Here comes a female, here comes a female. Puff your chest out, take your phone and check your email. Our evolutionary purpose is repopulate, so gather data now and see if she's a possible mate. Holy f***, I think she might be the one. There's something about her, I just can't describe it.
He has a good description of the left brain and the right brain. The left hemisphere is specialized for details, logic. That's where most of our language capabilities are located for most people, for most right-handed people. The right brain is involved in spatial awareness, big picture thinking. It's more involved in understanding emotional context than the left brain is. I don't think there's any lateralization of sexuality per se. I think sexual desire and lust is more of it's localized more in the primal parts of the brain that are deeper in the brain, like the limbic system and the basal forebrain, which is involved in like the reward system. But yeah, let's move on. This is entertaining.
I am the earth, she's the glorious sun. I want her to trust me, and I just want her to sit on my face. Sit. All right, now right brain, you're being insane. No left brain, I'm just being alive. You should try it. You might like it. I worked hard to give him everything he cared about. You were worried about the things that he was scared about. I'm calm and collected when you act wild. I am the adult, you are the child. You think you're the right one every time. You think you know everything. You don't know anything at all.
The left brain seems to think it knows it all, but it doesn't. It needs the right brain.
At all, half of his problems were supposed to be mine, but you wanted everything. I hope that you're happy, cause he's sure not. Well, according to my calculations, you're a pussy. Name calling? Really? We're gonna do name calling? I'm not calling names, right? I'm just stating facts, and the fact is, you're a quivering pussy. I'm the pussy? Well, at least I don't play with toys still, okay? Rubik's Cubes are not toys. They keep my spatial reasoning skills sharp. Left brain plays with toys. Look at you, Johnny toy player. Well, at least I did my job. I kept him working, I kept him productive. You were supposed to look after him. You were supposed to keep him emotionally stable through all this. Now you're trying to blame me for how he's feeling. How he's feeling. If he's feeling unhappy, it's because you failed him. You did this to him. He hates you. I know he does. He f***ing hates you.
There have been some studies published showing that people with left hemisphere strokes are at an increased risk for depression.
Right brain, look, I'm sorry. No, you're not. Look, maybe there's something that we could do together. Together. Take the best parts of both of us, put them together. I'm listening. It would let you let your feelings out. It would let me analyze. So you could man the themes, I'll man the form.
Yeah. This, Bo Burnham, he describes the concept of hemispheric integration, where both hemispheres work together to form a complete human. The left hemisphere focusing on form, structure, logic, the right hemisphere focusing on overall themes and big picture and emotional context. Very good job, Bo.
It's something that George Carlin did. It's something that Steve Martin did. It's something special that we could both perform. Do you know what it is? Juggling. We could juggle and juggle our cares away. It was comedy. We could do comedy together.
Initiate reassembly.
All right, right brain, we're gonna do comedy together, all right, left brain, I'll do comedy with you. Look, we can fix him like this. We can make him happy again, I promise. Left brain,
4,
left brain, I love you.
3, 2,
I know.
1. Experimentation complete.
Thank you very much.
That was great. That was funny, Bo. That was good. Oh, man. I'm looking at the comments. Left brain, I love you, I know. Right? Isn't capable of love and looks at things objectively, he knows. I think he meant left. So love is a complicated emotion because it's not just emotion, right? It's also an action. So the feeling of love, that, you know, butterflies in your stomach, flushed cheeks, like, oh my God, heart drops when you see a person that you're infatuated with. That side of love comes more from the primitive regions of the brain that are deep inside the brain, mainly in the circuitry called the limbic system. The action of love, like when you actually are loyal to someone and commit to someone and work hard to maintain a relationship, that maintains a lot more of the outer portions of the brain, specifically the frontal lobe and the cingulate cortex. Those regions of the brain are involved in like higher level love functions, empathy, compassion, and being able to understand like that this action is appropriate and this is not, right? Cheating is not appropriate. I love my partner, therefore I'm not going to cheat, right? So anyways, interesting. I'm just rambling. It's like midnight here. I should probably go to bed. I don't think this is appreciated for how deep it is. It's both halves of Bo's brain struggling to keep him happy but can't do it. I think this is one of his first songs where he really stated his feelings and emotions. Yeah, it describes an inner battle between a harsh, judgmental self and an overly emotional creative who struggles to keep his emotions in check. And I think most of us feel that way at one point or another in our lives. And when you have both hemispheres working together in an integrated fashion, then we're more capable of being successful, of successfully creating something. But when there's an imbalance, when, say, the left hemisphere is overpowering the right, then there's too much structure, there's too much rigidity, and it's hard to be creative in that state. And then on the other hand, if the right hemisphere is overpowering the left, then your emotions are going haywire and you can't sit down and focus because you're just too overwhelmed by your emotions. So in order for someone to be creative, you really need both hemispheres working together. This is actually this reminds me of the Ren video, the High Ren a bit. Obviously, different song, but touching on similar themes of inner critic, struggling to be authentically creative. Okay, it is 12:04. I am going to bed. Thank you guys for recommending this. Really like it. I'm going to be watching more Bo Burnham soon.